Good afternoon, my name is Grant Hatcher. Today's April 4th, 2026. This is for FTT 210, week 4, Muzzleloader Lab. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you everything that came with the kit. I'm going to show you the tools that are going to be used today. Then we're going to inlet the lock, complete preliminary brass cleanup. Then we're going to inlet and install the butt plate and the toe plate. First thing we have is our stock. Then we have our Traditions Shenandoah 50 caliber 33.5-inch barrel. We have our lock. We have our trigger assembly, lock plate washers, lock plate screws, our tang screw, our nipple, trigger guard screws, trigger guard, our rear sight, our front sight, bolster screw, ramrod retaining spring, our barrel tenons, ramrod thimble screws, front thimble, nose cap, barrel tenon pins, rear thimble, butt plate screws, toe plate screws, and we also have these screws as well. According to this diagram, I'm not sure which screws these are, but I'm sure they go in there somewhere. And then finally, we have the ramrod. So that's everything for the rifle itself. And we also have our Muzzleloader Lab booklet, our rifle manual, our packing list, and included in that packing list is 3 chisels. We have 5/16 bent gouge, 9/64 straight gouge, and 3/8 bent chisel. We have our bore light and our Prussian blue. And for tools today, as you can see to the left, we have vise, we have assorted files, and we have some sandpaper as well. You'll also need a drill with a pilot drill bit. We also have a carpenter's pencil, gloves, and some cotton swabs for the inletting, and a mallet as well. You're also going to want some wax for your screws. I went with this Rig Universal Gun Grease. And that's going to be everything you're going to need today. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're just going to take your lock, fit it in there, just give it a quick test fit. Fits pretty good so far, so I don't think we'll have to do too much. Okay, take cotton swab and some Prussian blue, aka your inletting compound. You're just going to mark all the high points. And give this another fit. As you can see, showing all the high spots. I'm going to put a little bit more on there just to be safe. We're going to take our chisel, start chiseling away. Yeah, we'll these back. Let's go down. Here's it. So the front seems like it fits pretty good already, so I'm not going to worry about this too much. I'm going to focus more on this rear area here. Alright, now that we have our lock inletted, no squeaking, no rubbing, nothing like that, still sits snug in there, we're going to go ahead and put our plate, our washers and our screws. So you have one here and one back here. So you can see the holes down here as well. And you're just going to flip it over. Rear screw, front screw. So we're going to take our washer, slide it over the screw. Make sure it's matched up. And this is a low torque screwdriver. So we're just going to slowly tighten this. Alright, so those screws are in. And we're just going to make sure that the mechanism still works. Okay, good. Pull that hammer back, press down, slowly release. Okay. So the screw isn't too long. In the lab it says if it's too long to shorten the screw. So that's good. Now we're gonna move on to our preliminary brass cleanup. Alright, so we've already got a block of wood installed on the vise, got a pilot hole. So we're gonna be cleaning up this whole back area here. And this side as well. You can see the casting from the manufacturer. We're gonna get that off. Alright, so we've got this pretty much finished up. We're going to go back over everything with some 220 grit sandpaper just to get those file marks off. Alright, so it looks pretty good. Positioning. Alright, so first thing I'm doing is kind of just centering this. I'm just gonna trace around it. And then we are gonna start inletting. So apply our compound. Try to line it up with those pencil lines I put in earlier. And we're gonna give it a tap right at the top here, the soft side. Oh. Alright, so this is the progress I've made so far on inletting the butt plate. I just did some compound, as you can see. I believe I went a little too deep right here, so we're just fanning the back end off a little bit. Got a little more to cut off on the corners here. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. That's what it looks like. So it's progress. The main issue I'm having is right here and right on the edge here. I've got my universal grease. Alright, so we've got our toe plate. In order for this to match up. Alright, so we've got this toe plate inletted. We're just matching it up now. We're going to mark a spot for our pilot holes. About as good as we can get it. Alright. But now we're going to go ahead and clean up our trigger guard. You can see some of the manufacturing casting. So we're just going to get that cleaned up. Alright, we're just going to hit it with some 120. Just get her cleaned up. So yeah, that is cleaned up. Alright, so we just got finished up. We got our lock inletted. We got our butt plate and our toe plate cleaned up, our preliminary cleanup and inletted. It's a little bit rough. As you can see, I went a little too far right there, but I think that's fixable. That's why you use sandpaper and chisels, because if I had a power tool, I would have really messed this up. And then we got the trigger guard cleaned up. So that's it for the first week of the lab.